Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Are you able to hear me and see?
Walaikum
Hello,
Walaikum
yes.
salam. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Jazakallah khair. Okay,
Ji
we'll
sir.
wait for another 2 minutes and then we'll start. So, okay.
Yes sir.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's get started. So, I want your feedback before going into the right away to the session. How was your last 2 days? Please open your mic and please let me know. Nobody dare to say something? Or you're not able to hear me? I can hear you now. Okay, fine. That's good. Come on, go ahead. I mean, like any memory or anything. Maybe your food was good, or maybe you have some little bit changes. You react in a different way, or you respond to the situation in a different way because of last two, means like last hour session. You got some understanding about your unconscious mind, conscious mind, and all those stuff. So, did it help you? Please share. Open to
It was
all.
normal,
Sorry, I can't
but I
hear you.
think, can you hear me,
Yeah,
Ashwin?
yeah, yeah. I can hear you now.
Yeah, it was normal, but after class, I surely thought of myself to be any little. I get angry very easily. So I tried my best to listen carefully a class. So I tried during this time of my 2 days to uh, so something like this. I tried myself to change a bit.
Okay, great, fantastic. Okay, anybody else want to share? Okay, no problem. After this second session, inshallah, you will be able to share something more. Okay, this second session or second lesson, you can say module one, like second lesson, will have these all things. Okay, we cover. Okay, oh, sorry. Uh, this is module one. Okay, so module one, lesson two. The overview of this lesson will be like this: overview and feedback of last session, which we just completed, and the important thing, the empowerment formula, the formula for success, which is called cause and effect. And then we will discuss how we can focus in our life and how it is going to help overall our situation. Then sixth principle of success, These are the principle. If we utilize in our life, we will be like success in all area of our life, inshallah. State versus outcome. We will see how the state will work and how we can achieve our outcome. What is the difference between those? Means like how we can achieve state and how can we achieve our outcome. We will discuss that. And finally, some small scientific aspect of neurotransmitter, means our neurology, how it works, and what is neurotransmitter, how we send our signals, means like message from our brain to parts of different body, means like different cells. We are sending some signal from brain to the part of our body, that we will cover, inshallah. So I said before, these are the timing. No need to review again because I'm continuously sending. Maybe you are fed up with my messages, WhatsApp message. Okay, let's start. My request to you all: make your outcome for this training, make them so big that if you got them, this would be the most important training ever had, training you had ever taken. Make it something big. Whatever comes to your mind, just write it down in chat box. Your outcome for this training, especially for today's session. Just go ahead, whatever comes in your mind right now, write it down on your chat box. The outcome you want from this training, this four, means like 6 lesson, 3 modules. Okay, please go ahead and write on chat box whatever comes in your mind. Learn the success formula. That's great. Who else want to write? Please come on, everybody. I encourage everybody to please write. As soon as you think about a big success or big outcome, what would be in your imagination? Always positive. Okay, go ahead with a big jam, big thing, big outcome you want in your life. Any area of life, maybe relationship, maybe career, maybe your self-development, maybe your health, or anything else in your life. Just go ahead, hardworking. Okay, I will change my life and others' life. Okay, that's great. My big outcome need big efforts. That's true. But what is your big outcome? That I want to know first. Confident is not a outcome, it's an state. Okay, we'll discuss that. Sure. Confident is a state you can achieve with now, no need any efforts. For outcome you need time, you need an effort. Okay, anyway, we will ask again this question later in the training. Okay, let's go ahead. Success formula. I want to give you a little gift. Believe me, this, if you sink this formula, this idea, if you're able to sink in your life entirely change. You will be empowered and you feel that it is going to work for your life forever. But little bit you need to have an effort and you will get everything you want in your life. Sound like a Newtonian physics, right? Cause and effect. And some of engineers, we have instrumentation engineers, they know cause and effect. Right, in their engineering, like something caused to their machineries, and because of that there is an effect of shutdown of plant. No, I'm not talking about Newtonian physics. I'm going to promise you, I'm not going to talk about Newtonian physics or engineering. This is purely psychological aspect I'm going to deal with you. Okay, are you ready with that? It goes like this. See, cause and effect. It's very simple. A little arrow leading towards effect. Cause and effect. It's very simple. And you might be means like wondering what is this cause and effect. And I will say you, nowadays in our whole life, many people are living in the effect of time or effect of emotions, effect of feelings. Like means like nowadays everybody, if you see, they are always in effect of something. They don't want to move their life towards cause. Like for example, maybe you have these questions always coming, and maybe you practice for that. What you want in your life, or this is not my fault. You used to practice, right? This is not my fault. What you want from me? These are the questions always comes, and we used to ask, and you saw many people are saying this type of questions. Basically, this is something about affect. This is not my fault, this is his fault, this is my child fault, this is my mother fault, or this is my spouse fault, this is my company boss fault. Nothing, I'm innocent, I'm very obedient person, I'm always punctual. Everything, when we talk about ourselves, we think that I'm okay, the rest of the world has the problem. So when we think outside of the our means like scenario, when we are thinking about outside world and giving power to the outside world, we will be disempowered. When we take the responsibility of everything happens in our life, we will be at cause. When we start thinking about reasons, searching about reasons, like this has happened because of him, this has happened because of him, when we start digging into the reasons, we start collecting the reasons, then we will be in affect side. And really speaking, affect side is really a very dangerous side. We shouldn't be on the affect side. So when we start empowering ourselves, we used to say, we will talk about the results. Like for example, I would love to make more money, but economy, economy is very very bad. Because of pandemic, nobody can earn money. This might be the common means like, anybody has a course, learn how to make correct decisions. Okay, anyway, we will discuss this later. So some people will used to say like, I would love to make a good and magical relationship, but I can't find a good person in the universe, right? I want a beautiful job. Means like, I want to practice my passion, but there is I can't. I need to pay bills. I need to have my means like daily bills and all those stuff. I can't. Means like, I cannot leave my job. I cannot practice my passion. And similarly, people used to say like, I would love to work in this area. I want six pack, but I don't get time. I'm tired from 5 to 6 work, or 7 to 5 work. And it is very difficult for me to make like six pack. It's very difficult. So these all answers, or these questions, are related to affect. When we are living in the affect, we will be having these kind of answers. And what will be the positive way of, means like, cause side of answers? Means in other words, I can say like, if you are compelling or complaining the things, and you are not compiled to what you want, you always complain. This has happened because of that, this has happened because of that, you continuously, you are saying, complaining to this and that. That means you are in either effect of time, or effect of emotion, or effect of feelings. So you need to come out of this situation. If you want to be empowered, you need to move cause from this situation. Let me give an example. Like, just imagine, you are like 90 years old, you're sitting in I mean it's like a big chair, rolling chair, and you're thinking about your past life. And you got an idea that, oh, Alhamdulillah, whatever target I decided, I achieved. Whatever outcome I had in my mind, Alhamdulillah, I achieved, and I'm blessed person. If you have this kind of situation, you are the most successful person. Instead of that, if you start saying that, I didn't get the time, I didn't get the good relationship, I didn't get the good job, I don't have proper health. If you are thinking in that direction, that means still you are in affect side. So I request and urge all of you, please move yourself towards cause. I'll give a good example to understand more about this. Daniel, he's a person, he came to one of my practitioner training, and he's narrated his story. He was working in the Twin Tower, September 9/11, right? He was working in one of the Twin Tower on 27th floor of that Twin Tower. When plane hits the Twin Tower, he was working there, And he was the person, means like a different type of person. He used to always, he used to say like, I'm a different kind of breed. He used to always check his guns, and he never take the face value of anything. So when the plane hits the twin tower, the fire office mans, they says that stay wherever you are safe. Everybody were like pandemic, and they are very like nervous, panic, and people are very much sad and very much in panic condition. And he started asking everybody that this is not the safe place. He checked his gut, and his gut says, get out from here. He asked to his old all friend, this is not the right place. I need to move back to the ground floor. So nobody means like willing to come along with him. He come out of that his office, and he took the 27 long flight of staircase. He was going down one by one floor. On 20th floor, he met with a woman who is rather obese. Because of her obesity, she was sweating and she unable to walk, and she was putting handrail and she was unable to walk from there. He asked, are you willing to come along with me? I'm going to help you. Let's move to the ground floor. She said, I can't, because she was so sweating because of obesity. She cannot walk. He said, don't worry, I will take you to the floor. And he put his hand on her shoulder, and he took her to the long, all 20 floors, and he took him to the lobby. That time, always she was telling that, get out of you, but he grabbed her and bring her to the lobby. When they reached to the lobby, suddenly there was a strong voice, and debris were falling down to the floor around them. And lobby has the means like shed, and it was falling on that. They ask, what is happening? Fireman says that people are jumping from the window because of panic. And when Daniel asked her, this is not the safe place. I just checked my guards, and it is saying that get out of from here. He asked to her, are you coming with me? She said, fireman said that stop here. This is the safest place. Stay here. I'm not going to go. And Daniel took his way. He was half walking, half running. And when he passes almost 1 kilometer or like some meters, the building comes to dawn, and it was collapsing. My questions to you are this, that women choose to die. The answer is yes. She chose to die, not consciously, but unconsciously. Whatever decisions we used to take in our life, it is combination of conscious and unconscious decision. Let me repeat for you. Whatever we take the decision in our life, irrespective of anything, it will be combination of conscious and unconscious decision. And when we talk about the unconscious decision, all the negative patterns, all the other strategies which we develop over a period of time, that is going to impact in our life. And even if you see, if a person die, what we used to say, because of heart attack he died, because of something is he was ill from past many years, he died because of that. We always talk about the reasons. If we have faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we believe in taqdeer, we shouldn't talk that way. People always try to collect the reason in their life. And because of that, always we disempower ourselves. If we want to empower ourselves, we always move towards cause. So I request all of you to please move. I'm asking you this question. Just see on your screen. Which side of cause and effect formula are you? Are you the cause in your life? Are you at the effect of things in your life? Which side are you on? Just let me know. Put your means like in chat box, just put your answer. I want everybody to answer this. Just think about your present situation, any area of life. and check and decide and put in the chat box that are you in cause or in the effect, effect of time, effect of emotions, or effect of feelings. Please answer in your chat box. Okay, good. Cause, unfortunately. Oh, great. Cause or effect? Cause, looking for reasons. Oh, looking for reasons means unfortunately you are in effect. Mahbub Ali, effect. You're in cause. That's great. If you are in cause, I have a question for you. I will ask you after this small description. So if you are at cause 100%, like for example, I'm giving you, you are in this place, means like you are in Saudi Arabia or India, wherever, and you want to move to this Switzerland. Okay. For example, you want to take a flight, and your flight from your place to Switzerland having 1% off, means like 1 degree twisted. The flight they took the 1 degree twist and it end up with 600 miles away. What will happen? You will not reach to the Switzerland. You will reach somewhere else, France maybe, or somewhere else. You will not reach to the actual destination. Only 1% drift. Similarly, if we are saying that in any given situation, if we say that this is fault of that person, this is fault of that person, that is fault for that person, even if you are taking the responsibility of 99%, 1% you are saying that his fault, 600 miles away you end up. You will not get the outcome what you want in your life. If you want to get 100% outcome in your life, take the 100% ownership. I would say take the ownership of 200%. It's very difficult. Usually, like I have a good big car, BMW car, maybe for example, I'm cause for that. My kid is means like excel in school, I'm cause for that. I have a good job, I'm cause for that. I'm having good teeth, straight, white, I'm cause for that. And that obese person, no way I'm cause for that. Maybe because of food that is happened. I'm always taking junk food, because of that I'm obese. Or in that not good relationship, oh no way I'm cause for that. Because of her it is happened. Or because of that guy it has happened. I took the wrong decision. So when it comes to the problems, we used to say I'm not cause for that. When accomplishment, success, we used to say I'm cause for that. Dear friends, the challenge is, when you are stuck in life, are you taking the ownership? I want to repeat, when you are stuck in life, are you taking the responsibility? If you are taking the responsibility, and that too 100% responsibility, you are at cause. If you are not taking 100% ownership, you are not at cause. Is there any question? Yes. Land in another country, sure. So dear friends, it's very important you should take the ownership of your life. So how it is going to happen? Let's move on a little bit more so you will understand. You have any questions? Open your mic and let me know. So when you move yourself to the cause, you will generate two things. One is you will be having a resourceful state. We call in NLP resourceful state. You will be in a position to give something to the universe. That is your resourceful state. When you are unresourceful state, you will be able to take as many things as you will start collecting all the reasons in your life why it is not happening. When you are in unresourceful state, when you are in resourceful state, you will be having options, you will be having solutions to give to the people. And when you are in resourceful state, when you are in cause, you will be having a positive state of mind. And what happens when you have a positive state of mind? Your behavior, B stand for behavior, and behavior will have a positive impact. And most importantly, if you have a positive state of mind, your behavior will be positive behavior, or you can say you will be having a flexibility in your behavior. As I said in my previous session, people who are going to rule, they will be having always a positive and flexible behavior. If you are positive state and flexible behavior, think about result in your life. You will be more empowered. You will have a more control over your life. You will have a lot of option in your life. What you have to do, take the ownership. Just pretend and practice for next 1 week. Whatever happens to you, means like what is going to happen next week, just take the ownership of everything. It may be difficult in initial time, but believe me, if you start doing like this, your life will have magical results. You will be more empowered. People will think about you, oh, this person become totally changed, and he's more empowered. He's always giving hand to the people, he's supporting to the people. This is going to happen. So I urge you, you need to move cause in your life. Let me ask this question: what is that you want in life? Just answer this question. What is that you want in life? Please answer in chat box, or you want to open your mic, please open your mic and answer. Okay, please answer to this question in chat box. What is that you want in life? Happiness, peace. Happiness is a state, it's not outcome. What you want in life? Prosperity. Okay, good. Peace. These all are state. Okay, anyway, we will consider happiness. You want happiness, you want peace, you want prosperity. Okay, come on, everybody, please write down. Please write down. It is going to help you to work on your brain. You will start pondering. If you are not going to work, you are not going to get from this training. Believe me, if you are working, if you are answering, you are going to get what you want in your life. Extra income, that's great. Health, fame, wealth, great. Good questions. So my next question to you is, just answer this. This will be a great question for you. Why don't you have it? Answer this question. Why don't you have it? Happiness, why don't you have it? Good career, why don't you have it? Extra income, why don't you have it? And whatever may be the answer you give, it is either in the effect of time, or at effect of emotion, or effect of feelings, right? If you see why don't you have it, when you answer this question, you will be getting the answer either in effect of time. As I said, like I love to make money, lot of money, but you know, economy. I'm working on my work, means like project. I'm in process of getting money, but you know, it required time. So definitely the reasonable time is required. But this excuse is from past 10 years. I need lot of talent to work, excel my work from past 10 years. If you're talking the same thing, I need talent, I need skill, I need more time to work on my projects. That means you are in effect of time 10 years, maybe 1 month, 10 months, or 2 years. It's okay, it's reasonable. Time is required. But if time is an excuse for last 10 years, that means you are living in the effect. My prediction is, are you stuck in life? My prediction is you are living in effect. Any area of life, health, career, relationship, personal development, whatever it is, parenting or anything. So if you are stuck in life, my prediction is you are living in effect. Let's take an example of, like, extreme example, abusive relationship. A woman is she can say that my husband is very harsh to me, and he used to beat me. I'm cause for that. And we are not talking about this kind of cause. What contribution you are giving to happen that event? That contribution, if it is not cause, if it is an effect, that means you are in effect. If your contribution is empowering contribution, You are moving yourself towards cause, that means you are empowering yourself. So it is very important. So what you have to do, you have to do two things. Only just understanding this cause and effect formula, it's not going to serve you. You have to do it. First, you have to recognize in your whole life which are the areas you are stuck in life, and recognize it. And what you have to do, you have to move to the cause and take action. Without action, if you just see that, yeah, I'm cause for that, I'm cause for that, I need to move that, if you are saying all this stuff but you are not moving to the right place, or you're not taking action, you are still on the effect of time on all of the stuff. This is the final slide for cause and effect. I'm just explaining you how it is happened. Like, for take an example, external event, any external event. Last 2 days before, my cousin came in, and they were we were going to the Cornish. It is next to my house, it's very near. So we were coming back from the Cornish, and I myself and one of my cousin and another his friend, so three people were walking, and immediately a car came and was rush like this, and it took the turn. I was just putting my hand like this, and I was smiling. And next to me, my cousin was there, and he was little angry, and he took one step next to the near to the car. And next to him, my another cousin, and he was just little bit, means like hesitate, why it is happening, why this kind of people used to do like this. So this was the event. So just think in your mind, who was at the cause, who was at the effect. So usually what will happen when any external event happen, how you choose to respond. Either you will choose to respond in an effects way, or you will choose to respond in a cause way. If you choose to respond in affect way, what will happen? You will say life is awesome, awful, it's very miserable life, I cannot. So if you see this, these are the solutions, these are the answers we used to get. And what will happen? You don't have any control on your life. People have the remote control of your life. Either your wife will have a remote control, your children will have a remote control, your boss will have a remote control, and you are just like a toy. If you are an affect side, your whole life is like a victimized person. Always you will feel yourself as a victimized, and you will be unresourceful person. Your behavior will be miserable behavior, and finally your result will also be miserable. So when you are in affect side, always you look for the reasons why this is not happen, and you will be disempowered. Similar the case, if you respond in a positive way, cause, you will take the ownership of that. What will happen? You will get lot of choices to do. Like, for example, if you are in traffic, okay, lot of usually it is happen when you go from here to some place. Usually in means like a town, usually a lot of traffics will be there, right? Jam, traffic jam. What we used to answer at that time, if we get frustrated, if we are yelling with other person beside to our next car, or related to accident, we used to yell many things. So if it is happen like that, and 30 minutes which you got, you continuously getting frustrated yelling on others people, that means you are in effect. If you choose to cause, your answer will be like that, I'm getting 30 minutes, I need to plan for my meeting. I'm getting 30 minutes, I need to listen to the Quran, or I need to listen to the some self-help podcast, or I need to have some like work or chat with my wife who's sitting next to me. So this is actually cause for that. If you are moving, you will get lot of choices to do. And what happen? If you get the lot of choices or option, you will increase to influence over the world. And what happened, that loop will create you empower. So think at cause equal to result and equal to empowerment. Okay, anybody has any question related to this, please open your mic and let me know. Did you think this idea? We are supposed to take ownership and accept the reality. That's great. I'm occupied work and family. I'm occupied work, and this is reality, that's true. But if you are not able to work on yourself because of occupied for work and family. You're not reflecting anything on your own personality. That means you are in effect of other person. Okay, anybody has any question, please ask me, otherwise we will go to the next topic. It seems it sinks, huh? Everybody understood? I ask and urge you, please practice next whole 1 week. When we assemble on next Friday, I want everybody to practice this cause and effect principle in their life. Believe me, whenever I practice this, and it is now unconscious level I am practicing, when it becomes unconscious practice, believe me, magical result will happen in your life. You will be more empowered. You will have more control on your own life, and you feel that you will have a lot of time to ponder many things. Your mind will not be jam all the time. Your thought process will be clean, and it will happen a lot of magical output in your life. So let's move on to the next important aspect, that is called responsibility for values. So these are the filters, values, beliefs, and our language is filter in our mind. And because of that values, we will be having, like for example, when you buy a blender, like cooker or something like that, Maggie, we used to say, blender. When you buy the blender, what are your values? Just say, especially ladies, if you are here, please let me know. What are your values for blender? Or what are your values for buying a car? Just say. Whoever want to say, just please chat box, write it down in chat box. When you go to the dinner, what are your values? When you purchase a service, what are your values? And when you take a training, what are your values? I want everybody to answer this. Whatever comes, luxury car, this is your value. Okay. Any else? Anything else? Just go ahead. Whatever comes in your mind related to values, let's put it down. Please come on, go ahead. If nobody want to answer, I cannot go ahead. It's very difficult. Car for comfort. That is your value. That's correct. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, let's discuss in a different way. Anybody want to volunteer themselves, please open your mic. We will discuss this values related thing. Anybody is willing to volunteer, please open your mic.
What do you put?
Hello? Who is this?
Fayaz here.
Fayaz here. Welcome, Fayaz. So, okay, let me just, I'm checking, is there any whiteboard, something like that? Okay, anyway. So, like take an example. This is your values, okay? So, which area you want to work for values? Fayaz.
I want to work. I didn't got this.
Means like in
When you
which area of life you want to work, means like on values. If I ask like
on,
for career, if you want to work on career, what are the values for you? What is important to you?
I need to give a good content.
Okay, you want to work
I
on
need to do
career or something else?
career.
Let's start. Okay, content. Okay,
Yeah.
content, good content, first thing. Okay, fine. Second, what is your next
Deliveries.
values? Sorry?
Deliveries.
Deliveries. Okay, good delivery. Okay, then
Value addition.
come again.
Value addition. Value addition.
Value addition. Okay, good. Next. Next, what else?
Personalized service.
Personal.
Personalized service. Personalized service.
Personalization of service. Okay. Okay. What else?
Go extra mile. Going
Work.
extra mile.
No, sorry, I'm not
Going
there.
extra mile.
Your voice is getting distracted. I couldn't get it.
Going extra mile.
Going extra mile. Good. Fine. That's great. Going extra mile. Okay. What else?
That's all.
That's all. Okay. Fine. So if you categorize this, is that means everything is related to quality? If we
Yeah.
categorize, everything is related to quality, right?
Yes. Yes.
Your focus is on quality. Is
Yes.
anything else other than quality is your value? Why you want to do business? What's important to you?
To earn money
Money. Money
for wealth,
means like
to generate wealth.
to generate wealth or money. Okay, that is value,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You want money, right? What is
Yes.
why the money is important to you?
To enjoy the fruit of life.
Fruit of life. That is also your value, right? To enjoy the
Yes.
fruit of life. Why this money
Yeah.
is more important to you? Why that fruit of life is more important to you?
Because it gives a quality of life. It improves the
Quality.
quality of life.
Quality of life. Dear audience, you are getting how he is going. Always is focusing on quality. If it is talking about money, also quality is important. Fruit of life, that is also quality important. Means like the whole scenario is talking about quality. Is there other than quality something is valuable to you?
No.
Okay, fine. This all everything like fruit of life or money. Why this all important to you? What you want from that?
Because life is precious, and I want to just like
Life
add
is
values to the service.
life is precious. Life is
Yeah.
precious. So is there any other way than this to get life precious, to avail life precious?
No.
If you want to pretend, what would be?
Was that
If you want to pretend, if you want to just guess, what would be?
family?
Family. Okay. When you think about the family, is there any relationship with your family values with your business?
Yes.
You're getting how I'm coming to the point, right? It's
Yeah.
really affecting you. You are
Yes.
working on yourself, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
Right.
values are like just we are just discussing just to means get an idea. So this is small. This is going to be a small exercise. I'm going to give every one of you to work on this right now. We will make you in a different group, so it will helpful to you. So you have to ask like this. Okay, choose any area of your life and ask these questions around that area. You want to continue, Fayaz? I love to continue, but we don't have time because this is going to be really fascinating for you. This is life
Okay.
changing discussion. If you start
Okay.
discussing on that, it is going to be life changing. Your entire thinking level will change. So until now, you think that family is not a value for your earning, but now you think that family is also very important. Your fruit of life is nothing, nowhere related with your business. Now it becomes there is an attachment. Life will become in this way. If you move your cause, you will get a lot of solution in your life. You will get a lot of option in your life, and your values, thinking about values will change. So moving on to the next, I request you all, please, mouse selection. Okay, correct. So this is the exercise, 5 big values. Okay, I am going to make you in a break room, maybe two of you, means like two couple, means two people together. So what you have to do is, when think about your relationship, what values comes to your mind? Be specific. Which relationship? Spouse, children, Almighty God, or boss, anything. Choose a relationship. We are specific to the relationship. You can choose any other area of life, but I urge you to take the relationship. It is going to be like, means like life changing event for you. Second thing, what you have to do, second question is write all of them, at least 25 values. So when I put you in the breakout room, you have to ask, the other person has to ask, like what else, or is that is going to affect as values, and like that you continuously ask many questions. One person will be client, another person will be coach. So you will ask certain questions so that he can write 25 values. If he is not able to write 25 values related to relationship, ask some more questions so that he will write it down on his paper, pen and paper. If you don't have, please go ahead and take pen and paper. This is going to be a very important exercise, inshallah. So next, you have to encircle 5 big values in sequential order, in chronicle order. Write this sequence, 1 2 3, okay, like this, 5 top values. Then what you have to do, now close your eyes and rewind your life. Let's say 10 years pass from now, and just notice your relationship. Maybe it is child relationship or spouse relationship, or relationship with God, or with your father, or with your boss, any relationship. And final question is, now open your eyes and again encircle as quickly as possible without conscious effort. Means like as soon as you open the eyes, what comes to you, just encircle, say one, just encircle, say two, just encircle, say three, like this, 5 values. Then after, what we have to do, when you come back, I am going to explain you. Is that clear? Anybody has any questions before I put you into the this room? Anybody has any question, please let me know. Are you able to understand? At least say yes, I understand. Why today you are not like, means all people are like
Yes.
this? Yes, thank you very much. It looks like you are like little dull today, maybe because of work.
Yes, yes, it's clear. Yes.
Okay, okay. So if
Indeed, yes.
if you don't have any question, I am putting you into the breakout room. Have a enjoyable, life-changing event related to your 5 big values. Please enjoy. Open to the possibilities. Whatever comes in your mind, don't hesitate. Don't be panic. Just write it down. Just playful out, and you are going to be like life-changing event, inshallah. Okay, you go this way. So, how was Dr. Saab? Dr. Anwar Khurshid Saab? We want to hear from you. Assalamu alaikum. I'm not able to hear you. Can you open your mic, please?
Sorry, it was
We
muted.
want to hear.
Yeah, I was able to interact with Tausif, who is an instrumentation engineer. So he after going through the exercise of 5 minutes, closing his eyes, he changed the priorities, he changed the values. So it means that he could realize what is more important for him. Yeah, he gave very nice about 20 values in the beginning, and we rated it 1 to 5. And after rewinding his life of 10 years, he changed those priorities rather, and even he brought a new one in between.
That's great. That's great.
So I think this is this was the purpose of the exercise, and he did it very well.
Oh,
He
that's
did
great.
very well.
So, what about Tausif? What was your insight?
You are asking Tausif? Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking Tausif. What was your insight, Tausif? Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, it was good, actually.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, walaikum salam. So actually, it was nice talking with Anwar Sahib, and I could trace out what all I am missing from my life. I mean, like what I should gain more in my life.
Great.
I could.
So it was life changing.
Discussing with.
Mashallah, that's great. Go ahead and go deeper
No, actually,
in yourself.
Actually, I know what all values I am missing myself in my life. So I just added it up.
That's what it is.
Like a positive.
If everything comes to your mind, yeah, that's great. Anybody else want to?
And like.
Okay. Great. Anybody want to add something more? Their insight or what was the discussion? I don't want to ask the name. Please go ahead, unmute yourself and let me know.
Ashmat,
Yeah. Say your name.
I think Tajuddin. This is Tajuddin.
Tajuddin, okay.
Yeah. You can hear me, right?
Okay. Yeah, please. Hello? I'm not able to hear you. Anyway, he's gone, maybe. So, Dr. Salman and Amal, I want both of you, please talk. Open your mic and we want to hear.
I think Ashmat, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry. Yeah, please go ahead. Maybe my net is unstable.
Okay. In our room, I had Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim and my sister Shiva. Being close to Allah and making ourselves the best what we can do in being the best, like performing salah or being faithful to your family and to relate to your friends. So we started that one, but I think we missed the theme of this one, having or calling out the 25 values or something like this.
Okay, no issue, but you can do it personally. You have to work on that. Sit for like 30 minutes and work on that concentratedly, focusedly. Inshallah, you will get it. Okay, anybody else want to share?
Yes. when I had a very good discussion with Mr. Amal. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh yeah. So we had a good discussion. We were discussing about the relationships with the God, with the boss, with the friends, with the family. And I enlisted some 14, 15. I could point the qualities. And top 5 also we enlisted. She also come up with her experience with the relationship with the boss, with the family members and all. So instead of going to the past, we went to the future. 10 years from now, we thought of what it is. So we thought it will be really a better experience. It will be.
Okay.
It was a good thing. We discussed, and most of the values were we could highlight.
That's good. So, what was inside for Amal or for you? What was your
See,
approach?
like
Or
my 5 qualities which I came up with was without peace. The first thing I wanted was a peace with my relationship with any relationship. Then is the love, happiness, flexibility, and honesty.
so why
These
it
are the
is so
top 5
important to
values.
you? Honesty. Why it is so important to you?
Because I said, we need to be honest when we have a relationship with anybody. If there is something we are artificial or we presume we should be like this, then it won't. We won't get the proper outcome.
If
We
you
won't
want
get
to
the proper
talk,
results we want.
if you want to work on a particular relationship, what would be?
Like I was talking with my relationship with my kids.
Okay.
So I need to be honest with my kids. So like if I don't respect or don't give proper explanation to them, so they may not accept or respect or love me.
So why the
I thought
honesty is so important to you?
because it's quite natural to be honest. If I'm not honest, if I'm lying to them, it takes a lot of efforts from me, and after that I have some other negative effects on me that shouldn't have done that. And the kids also will come out, they will have a negative feeling with me that my father was lying or he was not to be honest. So it has its negative impacts later on. At that time, at that situation, we may pass out with the situation positively, but then it has after effects after some time.
Okay, thank you very much, and for being honest with answering to me my question. So go ahead, Amal. You have something to say? Share.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
It was a lovely discussion with Mr. Salman, and really we covered a lot of relation in different levels of areas of life. And for me, my top 5 values were forgiveness, income, honest, transparent, and happiness. So when I leveled them up, because as he said, actually we went 10 years in advance. We didn't go back 10 years, but in the same, I think it's the same aspect, because it's the impact of these values. If we can reach it before or later, we will reach the state where we want to be. That's what I think.
Okay, good.
So my top priority is forgiveness, because I know if I forgive.
So let me ask you, consciously, when you decide, what was your top 5 priorities?
Yes.
When you did consciously, what was 5? And when you did unconsciously, what was 5? If you want to share.
Yes. Forgiveness is my top priority.
In both the cases? In both the cases? Consciously, unconsciously? I think either my net is breaking or you are not, I don't know.
First.
Yeah.
Thing that I really discussed with him in personal, yeah, yes, exactly, yeah. For forgiveness, it was exactly for forgiveness. It was really in both levels, yeah.
Okay, thank you
But
very
I
much.
think the story evolve يعني and it was
Yeah. Okay, anyway, so my actually there are some comments from my side. Whenever you are going to work, please work in one area, and to the in that area also specific, like spouse relationship, child relationship, or any other relationship. Work for one area, so you will be more keen towards that, and you will be chunking down, and you will get you are going to explore more, so it's better to go with that. And meanwhile, when you are working on that particular area, you can explore other area also. It's like why it is so important to you, you may switch on to the next area. You may be working start working on other area as well. So first start with one area, and means like increase your focus on other areas, so it is going to work. And most importantly, if you see, you think that honesty is very important consciously, but you are unconsciously you are keen about some other things maybe. So consciously you think that these are your values, five values, but actually the unconscious values are going to govern. It is going to govern. That is very important. So actual in practice, for us the important is unconscious value. If you see deeply in your whole life, you can come to know that actually you are practicing these values. So actually in our practitioner session, like NLP practitioner session, what we used to do, especially for male and female, like husband and wife relationship, so we will be having different technique. We ask them to enlist their top 10 values, means like up to down and down to up, and then unconsciously same thing we will do, and later on we will apply a specific technique how we can make our top values, like in my interest, even though my top value is not honesty, but I want honesty to be my top value, we can move this to the first or second level. So these are the exercises we used to do, but we don't have time over here. We can't do this. We will be having means like separate 5 days full session. There we can do it. Okay, later on, means anybody has any question, please let me know, and otherwise we'll go back. We will go to the next point. Okay, the importance of focus. Okay, let me go ahead with fast. So you are in cause, if you are moving yourself into the cause and you have already values set consciously and unconsciously, so the most important is your focus, getting result from your focus. If you are at 0 or at 100, if you are 0 you are disempowered, if you are at 100 you are empowered, and you can practice the excellency. If you are not able to get excellency, at least you should be there where passing area. So when you are towards excellency, then only you are able to excel. Otherwise, if you are away from the excellency, you will not get the result what you want in your life. So always either you should be on passing area or 100% area, then only you are able to model the other person, their patterns, their strategy, you are able to model. So you get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. This is very very important. Just think this idea. If you have a negative focus, you will get negative. If you have positive focus, you will get positive focus. Uh, Whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way you are true or right. Henry Ford said. So whatever we are thinking, we think that I'm not going to excel in my life. You're not going to excel in your life. I don't have this skill. You don't have that skill. If you think that I'm a bad person, you are a bad person. If you think you are a good person, you will become a good person. If you think I'm always think positive way, you will start thinking positively. So it's all depend on you. So either way you are correct. I have a policy. Michelle says, I never listen to anyone explain why they can't do something. So people used to say, I can't do that. I can't do that. So why they used to say like this? Close your mic, please. Who is this? Please close your mic. Okay, thank you. So people used to say, I can't do this, I can't do that. So actually our policy should be like that. We shouldn't listen to this such kind of words. Even personally, we shouldn't say like that. Self-talk we used to have always in our mind, like, I can't do this, I don't have capability to do that. So this continuously self-talk is actually harming, killing us. We should come out of this situation. We shouldn't respond to this kind of self-talk, negative self-talk. We always ask. Yesterday I told some of my friends that whenever a negative thought pop-ups, what you have to do, just acknowledge, thank you brain for giving me this negative thought, and ask your brain, is that any means like positive thought available for me? Or just acknowledge and ask for the alternate thought. Your brain will give more options, your unconscious mind will give more options, and this way you will start changing your thought patterns. You will have a better strategy. If you apply this small skill, your entire life will change, inshallah. What you have to do, whenever negative thought pop-ups, whenever you are in negative state, you feel anger, just say, thank you brain for giving this message. Do you have any other behavior? Please provide me something better than this. I need some more learning. So if you say this way, you will have a lot of like empowering belief within you. Okay, let's move on a little bit more. So where there is a negative thinking, there will be a reflection. So whatever I said, just deep down and contrary, opposite thinking, you should come up with that. And means like sometimes you have to come up with 3-4 positive thoughts so that that negative thought will be collapse. If you have only one positive thought, maybe you have 10-15 negative thoughts coming up. So it cannot fight one positive thought with 4-5 negative thoughts. So you should come up with 4-5 positive thoughts. Always say, if your brain is coming with more negative thought, just say, thank you very much, please provide me something more, please provide me something more, something special. Like that continuously you ask to your brain will provide you a lot of things. Your unconscious mind is supercomputer, more than supercomputer. It is like 1 million people working for you. So it has a lot of capacity and it helps you a lot. So you get what you focus on. So focus what you want in your life. You need to be in charge of your focus and therefore your result. Richard Bandler, one of the co-founder of NLP, he used to say, who is driving the bus? Who is driving your bus? Your life, who is driving? You yourself driving. And if you think that this person is doing something for me, he makes me happy. People used to say, oh, honey, you makes me happy. Actually, he or she is not going to make you happy. Your internal state makes you happy. People used to say, you make my day bad. Actually, nobody will influence you until you receive those information. You are ready to take that information. So who is driving the bus? If you want to take your bus to somewhere else, good garden or sea lake, you can drive your bus to that way. Or if you want to take to the graveyard, you can take your bus to the graveyard. It's up to you to decide, because you are on the wheelchair and on the car wheel. So you are driving your car. So you are in charge of your own thing. So if you are focusing on that, therefore your result will be. So in Renovate Mind, we used to care people, but we don't want to listen to their excuses. I don't want you to give excuse all the time in your life, at least for these next 4 sessions. Next 4 session, I don't want any excuse to come from you. I want everybody to be empowered. We invite you to give up arguing for your limitation. I invite you to give up your arguing for your limitation. I don't have this, I don't have that. No. Average people focus on efforts. Let's check the achiever and average people. Achiever people focus on energy, their movement, their positive energy. If you are focused on efforts, you will be an average person. But if you have focus on energy, you will be a great person or achiever person. Average people focus on conscious mind, with how much it is 0.006% of total brain, total mind. Conscious mind is 0.006% focus. And like this, like 2 million bit of information our unconscious mind will receive, only our focus conscious mind will receive how much? 134 or 126 bit of per second. Can you differentiate efforts and energy? Okay, so energy is like if you are doing any work, if you are hard worker, you are making lot of efforts, you are putting lot of efforts to success that work, you are a hard worker. Okay, if you are a smart worker, you know how to do a work with a less time and with a smart skill way. So a hard worker who is means like using all his energy in a negative direction, but other person who is a smarter one, he use his skill and energy in a smarter way. So like for example, I will give in a different way. Like you have a task, you are passionate to do that task, you will do it in a very less time. But if you are not passionate, you will put lot of effort to do that. You get the difference? If you are passionate, you will energy will drive. If you are not passionate, you need to be a hard worker or you have to give more efforts. Hope this sense to you. So second point, like average people concentrate on conscious mind, achiever concentrate on subconscious mind. Average people require attention, always they look for attention, but achiever never or little attention they require. Average people take physical resources, they always rely on physical resources, but achiever people, they take little or no personal resources. They know how to utilize people, they know how to persuade people, they know how to delegate work. These are the qualities of achiever people. The average people, what they have to do, they always collect the resources, they try to be there always everywhere. So achiever, they delegate the work and they believe that their delegation will going to work and they have faith on their peoples. So always the leader who are the achiever, they have faith on their subordinates, colleagues. So average people, what they used to do, they lack in scope and scalability. But the other achiever people, they have the abundant scope and scalability. So what is that lack of scope? They will not have a big picture, they always go for a small thing, they will give work and they will focus always they are doing or not. So that is the average people approach. But the achiever, they always have an abundant scope, they have the scalability whatever they are doing. Average people limited or finite top, and this achiever people always unlimited and infinite. They always think of infinity, they always think of unlimited things, so always they focus for that. So anybody has this question, any question for this? Otherwise, we'll go to the next point. Oh, we are running short of time. We are already almost done. Anybody has means like a issue with time? Otherwise, I will take another 5-10 minutes. It's okay, 5-10 minutes. Just say in chat box, it's okay. Say okay. If no, hand raised. Yes, Mr. Taj. Okay. Fine. Taj, open your mic, and if you want to ask something, please let me know. You say
It's okay.
Okay, fine. So, okay, habit. We are what we are repeatedly do. Excellence, then it is not an act, it's an habit. So whatever we are doing continuously, repeatedly, for excellency, if we are excellent to that act or work, it's not act, it becomes an habit. Whether it is negative or positive, it becomes habit. If negative habit, you have to kill that habit, come up with the positive habit, Aristotle says. So what is the difference between reality? I don't have any money, that is reality. But I can't make money, that is your limiting decision. I don't love anyone, that is reality. Maybe you don't have that passion to love anybody, but I can't love, that is your limiting decisions. You don't have love, okay, fine, but if you practice, you may fall in love with your kids, with Almighty God, whoever it is. I'm not athletic, it's a reality, but I can't develop athletic ability or skills. That means that is your limiting decision, which is holding you back, which is not allowing you to empower, which is not helping you to grow further. So these are the limiting beliefs which are holding you back. So put the odds out and set the standard. I have a negative relationship, this is a reality, but relationship aren't worth working for me. So if you have this, that means it is limiting belief. People lies, and that hurts me. That's reality. But I will never be able to trust people. That is your limiting decision. People are always in this situation. They never trust the other person. That is actually a limiting decision. We have a good means like entire we used to take in our NLP practitioner training, which we call timeline therapy, where we will take them to these limiting decisions and limiting belief, and we erase this all limiting belief and limiting decision which is holding them back, and they will come up like a small child, 7 years old child. Doing taxes is boring, it's reality, but I can't discipline myself, I can't give this. That means you are lying to yourself, or your limiting belief and limiting decision. And finally, people don't listen to me, this may be reality, but I can't influence people. That is actually your limiting decision, limiting belief, because you can influence anybody if you have a right skill, if you have a competency. For that you require time to get skill and competency, but you can influence to anybody. Reality might be people can't listen because you don't have influence, you don't have persuasion power, so you can't influence the people. But if you feel that I can't influence people, that is your limiting belief. Okay, the rule for success people makes lot of decisions. They make decisions quickly. Once they start at one path, they always finish. Ready, aim, fire. Last time I discussed already, the people, successful people, they took the ready, aim, and fire, and if it is not hitting the right target, they again took the trigger, ready, aim, fire. But unsuccessful people, what they used to do, they say ready, aim, 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 they never pull the trigger. This is what the between the successful people or unsuccessful people. So our brain, how it works, all learnings and behavior and changes is unconscious level. Whatever habits we created related to learning, behavior, and changes, it all unconscious level. Our unconscious mind will means like work on this. So whatever we are discussing till now, we are able to understand how our unconscious mind works. We will be having lot of exercise coming in next sessions, where you will understand more and you are able to apply those tools to your life, inshallah, and it is going to help to you. Neurotransmitter, we have a lot of doctors, they know that how the nervous system, our nervous system work, and they know better. But for the other people, just go through this diagram of two neurons. We have this the red color, it is electric wave which is generated from your brain, and there is a chemical which is we call neurotransmitter. There are means like which communicate your chemical things to your brain or your particular neuron. So there are a lot of things I don't want to discuss more, because this is a kind of scientific thing. You can search on internet and you will get a lot of things. So neurotransmitter baths every single cell in the body. So previously the study says that the neuron is only in brain, but later on we discussed in last our session, or here you can see how many neurons we have, neurological connection, 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 11, like 10 with 10 zeros, and after it returns 11 times. So many neurons we have in our body, and they fuse together, bond together, and they are the communicator. Whatever our brain unconscious mind gives signal, it is going to act. Like I'm just making my finger like this, so there is a fraction of second my brain has given a chemical, I send a chemical or message to my finger to move like this. So everything is happened through our unconscious mind as well as conscious mind. Like for example, how many means like breath you taken till now, you don't know. You are taking breathing on the basis of your unconscious mind. Your hand movement, your eyes movement, everything is unconscious level. So we have a lot of neurological connection, and NLP talks about this neurological connection and programming of this neurological connection. So actually, I wanted to take this sixth principle of success. I don't think I'm going to cover this thing. So we'll stop here. If you want me to cover, I need another 15 minutes. Hopefully, we'll see this on Friday, next Friday. Is it okay to cover
Yeah, I
on next
prefer
Friday?
to postpone.
You prefer to do it now, right?
No, actually later, because I
Later,
have
okay.
to attend another session. Yeah.
Okay, welcome. So we will, if anybody has any question, please let me know. We will discuss this in on next Friday. That's right.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Anybody has any question till now? Whatever we covered. Otherwise, we will conclude here.
हेलो सर,
Yes.
वो वैल्यू सिस्टम का थोड़ा सा मेरा मिस हुआ. जो एक्सरसाइज हुई ना उससे पहले मेरा 10 मिनट्स का मिस हुआ इमरजेंसी की वजह से. तो वो
We will cover in Urdu session इंशाल्लाह.
वैल्यू सिस्टम की आपने एक्सरसाइज दी थी ना ब्रदर?
जी जी, वो हम इंशाल्लाह उसको हम उर्दू सेशन में लेते हैं. आप वहां पर उसको कवर कर लें.
ठीक है, ठीक है.
Anybody has any question? Okay, then I should say thank you all for attending this session, and with this we conclude our this module 1 altogether. We will move on to the module 2 inshallah next Friday. Thanks for coming and listening to me. It was really a very good session altogether. Your feedback and everything was great. So with this I conclude. Thanks and all.
अब वो पूरा कंप्लीट हो गया.
Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair. It was a good session. Allah Hafiz.